rebels were probably refused to hear any of it. The fighting has started again. Susanoo, you don't want peace, you just want to continue the senseless killing.
Well, here you are, Jinmu. I was looking forward to our next meeting. I knew you would come back. You fought with the sun, and you want to measure yourself against it again. But this time, little crow, all that awaits you is to burn your wings there.
I'll kill you!
Oh, aggressive right off the bat.
So, Jinmu, you are no longer seeking peace? Did I give you my power to perpetuate the cycle of hatred?
Ryujin, it's so hard. I think I'm starting to understand them. I feel so much rage, but I must not let myself be consumed by hatred. Amaterasu, I was banished by Susanoo and I am no longer here to fight.
That demon. She didn't want to hear a word from her own disciple. That doesn't surprise me coming from her. You deserve a wiser leader, like me. That is why you're here. You seek refuge with your former enemy, now that you know who is trustworthy.
Of course not. I'm here to talk to you about your daughter.
My daughter! Have you seen her? How is she?
Listen, Amaterasu. Your cursed fight has been in vain for a long time. My mother, she died giving birth to me.
What are you talking about? So that's it? She sent you to confuse me? What cowardice! That's stooping pretty low, even for you, Susanoo.
But no,
Silence! You've said enough! I'll disperse the darkness of your lies with my shining sword. You have a new strength, which extinguishes my flames. You visited that secret garden.
I don't understand. They loved each other.
Hey!
Don't listen to him, Amaterasu. Their words are lies. Kill him!
You have a new strength, which extinguishes my flames.
Who?
You visited.
I don't understand. They loved each other.
Don't listen to him, Amaterasu. Their words are lies. Kill him!
Whatever Kitsune says is false. She's manipulating you so she can be worshipped more than Tengu.
Listen to him! It's the crow who sent him!
I lost. Susanoo took everything from me. There's nothing left to save.
No. You were simply blinded by your anger. Open your eyes. Look.
It's my pearl.
This is proof of their love. It should be enough for you to understand that your daughter joined my father willingly and happily. Perhaps she simply couldn't bear to live without him.
Forgive me, Kushina. It's all my fault. Your mother is gone. You were my only reason to go on. What have I done? What good is power if I have no one left to protect? Jinmu, killed your father. He came in peace to tell me she was pregnant, thinking he could convince me to stop fighting for a better future. Kitsune convinced me he was lying. I thought I was protecting her. It's my fault. Everything is falling apart. Kill me. Take revenge.
I am tempted, but that is what you would have done. And it would free you from the weight of your mistakes. Your actions have shattered lives. Your punishment will be to live with your mistakes and work for a better future. Get rid of your fox to start paying your debt. I'll take care of reasoning with Susanoo.
Susanoo will listen to you even less than I do. She hates me and will do everything to continue the fight. You don't know the whole story. Despite all my effort, my wife could not escape her fate. I was left with only my daughter to protect. I then asked Susanoo for a truce. Against all odds, she agreed, on the condition that her son would marry my daughter. At first, I gave in.
But then, if they had your agreement, why did she leave without telling you?
Kushina never dared to tell me how she felt about your father. Because of Kitsune's words, I thought this was another attempt by Susanoo to seek revenge by kidnapping my daughter. So in the end, I refused their marriage. But she disappeared a few days later. I thought she had been kidnapped. Enraged, I resumed hostilities. You know the rest.
Another betrayal. So close to peace. Susanoo has every reason to hate me. But now I have the power of Ryujin. I can calm her down. I am her own grandson. I don't want to fight her, but I will if I must.
Good luck, Jinmu. May the gods be with you.
Thus, Amaterasu's rage was extinguished, thanks to the truth. Could Jinmu bring a clearing in Susanoo's storm?
Jinmu,
Susanoo.
it's pointless to come and beg. You don't understand our fight. You don't understand me. I want you far from all of this.
Izanagi explained everything to me. My parents, my connection to Amaterasu.
That irrelevant old man who never speaks, entangled in his inaction. I should never have shared my problems with him.
We can stop all of this. Your enemy is ready to pay his debt and has stopped the fight. Please!
It's impossible. Your mother is no more, same as your father. There's no turning back. Amaterasu never did any of the things he says. There's only war, and you must leave.
Why do you only understand violence? Stop! Amaterasu knows about my mother's death. He has accepted it.
Lies! That filthy fox and her disciple touch nothing but deceit! Don't let yourself be fooled, Susanoo!
Jinmu, don't believe his lies. Kushina knew that Amaterasu would never accept her union with Aki, and she kept the truth from him.
He only wanted her happiness. He admitted his mistakes and will respect her will to mine.
His daughter's happiness? Respecting your will? How dare he pretend such a thing?
And when he killed your father, do you think he respected his will? Did that make her happy? And I love my son came in peace! I must avenge him! You know your parents. You can't understand. You're powerless against
Stop! Amaterasu knows about my mother's death. He has accepted it.
Lies! That filthy fox and her disciple are nothing but deceiver! Don't let yourself be fooled, Susanoo!
Jinmu, don't believe his lies. Kushina knew that Amaterasu would never accept her union with...
He only wanted her happiness. He admitted his mistakes and will respect her will through mine.
His daughter's happiness? Respecting her will? How dare he pretend such a thing? When he killed your father, do you think he respected his will? Did that make her happy? Of my son who came in peace! I must defend him! You didn't know your parents! You can't understand! You're powerless against Tengu!
Of course you can't forgive him, and neither can I. But all these deaths won't bring your son back. Stop these fights that lead nowhere!
I refuse to give up. Oh, why isn't my body responding anymore?
You lost. It's time to stop. If you can't end this war for my parents, do it for me. So that the legacy of your son, of our clan, can live on.
You have truly surpassed me. Sometimes when you speak, you remind me so much of your father.
What was he like?
Impulsive. But he had a big heart, like you. When he found out his wife was pregnant, he aspired for a better future for you. That's why he wanted to talk to Amaterasu. I knew very well that he wouldn't listen. I forbade him from going, but stubborn as he was, he went anyway. He might still be alive if I had gone with him. Maybe we could have changed things.
Susanoo, I'm sorry for what happened. We need to stop these fights that you perpetrate in the name of your gods. It doesn't make sense anymore. The past can't be changed.
You may be right. I'm no better than him. I let Tengu guide my steps to satisfy my vengeance, and I caused bloodshed that I could no longer control.
Will you listen to me? Is it really over?
I will always hate him for what he did. Nothing he can do will ever pay his debt. But you're right. My son won't come back. You, however, are here. So let's do things your way for once.
Thank you. I will show you that I am worthy of your trust. With the power of Ryujin, I will protect this peace. I will dedicate my life to it, I swear it.
Thank you, Jinmu. I hope you won't repeat our mistakes.
Tengu and Kitsune have returned home. Those rascals went back with their tails between their legs, and I will join them in our return home.
Thank you, Ryujin. I couldn't have done this without you.
Oh, you know, it suits me just fine. I had a lot of fun, and it was time to calm those two troublemakers down. But tell me, what will you do now?
I think it's now my duty to work towards maintaining peace, like the first of the samurai, with the help of your power.
The power of a god can do many things. I can extend your life and heal your wounds, but you won't become immortal. When you die, what will happen to this peace?
That's no problem. I am still young, I have time. And I will create the Haru clan and trust future generations to be the guardians of peace. I'll tell them of our adventures. I'll talk about your help, and I'll train them to carry on our will even after my death. You won't mind having a few more followers, will you?
You're a really funny little human. I like flattery. Well then, you can keep my power. You seem to know where you're going. Good luck, Jinmu. And I hope we never meet again.
Jinmu put an end to the war, pacified the defeated samurai, and drove away the manipulative gods. The gods left the mortal world, and it was decided to destroy the bridge that led to their garden, so it would remain so. Jinmu founded the Haru clan to maintain this peace, and the balance among the samurai was restored. However, with the clan still holding on to some of their past grudges, it was decided that the year would be divided into 4 periods. Each would see the succession of the protection of the 4 legendary warriors who would take turns watching over the world and its people. Over the years, the samurai clans and their stories eventually faded behind many myths shaped by the passage of time. The names of the legendary fighters gave birth to divine tales. Of these 4 legendary clans, Haru, Natsu, Aki, and Fuyu, only their protection remains today. A trace of divine power so strong that it affects this world and ours. It is this eternal cycle that we call the 4 seasons. The living testimony of the samurai legacy, those who showed the world that peace and prosperity are possible when war is replaced by reconciliation and forgiveness.
Thank you for having played the game, Samurai.